I have Pete in the studio here with me from Big O Tires. Good morning, Pete. How are you today?
Awesome. How are you? How was your fourth?
We had a very nice fourth. I was up in Beaver Creek. Hopefully you did too.
Yeah, we did. We had an amazing one. It was a sea of people over Nottingham Lake Wednesday night.
Yeah, it
immense.
really was.
It seemed like 20,000 people. There were
Right?
so many people.
That's a lot of people driving in.
Yeah.
And hopefully they had good tires, right?
I hope so too. It seemed like everything went smoothly. I was glad to participete, and God, what a great display. Things
Absolutely,
were
it
amazing.
was a lot of fun. And I have some questions for you because everyone whenever we get that first snowfall, it's like a sea of people come to see you.
Yeah.
And they neglect it all the rest of the year. It's only when they get that first snowfall, they all run in. But this time of year, we get these really, really heavy rainstorms. And I've actually experienced hydroplaning before. What should I know about my tires to be prepared driving this time of year?
Well, the best thing to do is always to check the pressure, and as you're checking the pressure, turning the steering wheel all the way to the left or to the right helps you see the inside of the tire quite a bit more than you normally would, especially on a sedan or a smaller car. And once you get a good picture of the whole surface of the tire from left to right, you get a better idea of what it looks like. You can really see all the little grooves, indentations. What I look for when I'm looking for tread depth with a gauge is to start on the side of the tire and look for a little triangle. On Michelin, sometimes there's the Michelin Man, the iconic white puffy guy is on the side of the tire. Once you find that Michelin Man or a little triangle, that is an indicator on the side of the tire that shows you where the tread wear indicator would be within the tire's tread itself. And in between the grooves, there are tiny little bars that are set at about 2/30 seconds. And that is the legal limit. Once you're at that point, you're beyond.
Oh, wow.
And in Colorado, we like to get our tires replaced once it gets a little close to there, 3:30 seconds.
Especially for all the people who drive back and forth over the past year.
Indeed.
I mean, you definitely,
Especially.
yeah, you want to have something that's going to be safe, secure, and not impede traffic because you can get big tickets for that.
Huge. And
Yeah.
they're making severe winter rated all-season options these days. So Goodyear, Toyo, Cooper, Michelin does it too. There's a lot of different all-season options that have the snowflake symbol. The three-peaked with a snowflake is the indicator for snow tires. But on all seasons, there's usually one option in every size that gives you that. Even on a bigger truck, they do all-terrain tires that have that same severe winter rating, but get actually decent mileage because they're not a snow tire. And that is what I truly love now these days. That's my biggest fan for tires. I think the severe winter rated options are the best tire for us up here in the Rockies. They really suit everybody's needs. You don't necessarily have to get two sets of tires if you're more accustomed to driving all-season tires.
But it'll get me better gas mileage
It'll help ultimately with just the traction side of it. But then the trade-off is always you get better traction, the tread wear goes down a little bit. So it's really a combination of both. If you're accustomed to doing two sets of tires is pretty normal up here. It's hard to switch over from that lifestyle of driving because there's so much better traction when you have a set of designated specifically winter tires and then summer tires. The severe winter rated options still are amazing though, and they can help you bridge that gap so you get into the winter more safely. And if it's not a very great winter time, we're not getting a lot of snow in the beginning of the winter, they still do hold to the road better than any all-season tire.
So where can I come and find you guys? And I can just show up and bring you my car, and I'm sure you'll set me up. But where do I find you?
Come into Big O Tires in Eagle Vail. We're right in the business district next to CarQuest and the liquor store in Eagle Vail, right by Ritzy Recalls and the new gun store at Brixton Arms. We're right there nestled in against the river on the north side of Highway 6. And we'd love to just come over and have a consultation with you, really. That's what it comes down to. Stop by for 5 minutes and grab us, and we'll go look at the tires together, take the pressure reading, make sure it's okay, and just make sure we're safe. That's the most important thing. We want to make sure everybody's safe on the road.
So go check it out, especially if your teens are out there driving for the summer. Go on in, check them out. We're going to get a check of your local weather next.